Most people know there are many reasons to work out, lift weights, or do cardio, like staying fit for sports, competing in competitions, or just trying to stay healthy. But what's a mystery to many people is what kind of training they should be doing. For my project, I'm looking into the two main types of strength training: weight training and calisthenics. I want to learn the benefits of doing one or the other, like why do some people do calisthenics and some people do weight training? And how do you know what you should be doing to see the results you want? Do you want a gym membership?
I do own a gym membership, yes.
Do you go to the gym to work out?
Nah, not really.
Did you used to?
I did, very much, yes, a lot.
So, what kind of training did you do in the gym? Did you do weight training or body weight training?
I did body weight training.
Why is that?
It just seemed a lot more fun to me. Like, body weight training is just your body. And then weight training, it was, bench pressing, stuff like that, boring. Not fun. You could do so many other things with body training.
Okay, so you said you don't go anymore. Why did you stop?
The challenges for body weight training they just got harder, and I didn't really find interest in weight training anymore, so it just got out of my head, stopped going.
So, I scheduled an interview with a fitness trainer at my gym to get their opinion on this subject.
I think that when combined, they make for a very successful workout regimen. So I think that both have their benefits, and best practice is to do both, incorporate both into your workout.
It's not one training style that's better than the other. There's certain aspects that you're going to get from one training style and certain aspects that you're going to get from the other one. And specifically, exercises. There's some exercises, calisthenics exercises, that are going to benefit you so greatly that you can never do with weight training. And there are weight training exercises that are going to greatly benefit you that you're never going to be able to reproduce through calisthenics. If you're just doing one calisthenics, you're not going to get the benefits from weight training. And if you're just doing weight training, you're not going to get the benefits from calisthenics. You got to do both to become the ultimate athlete.
When I was researching calisthenics, one thing I found over and over is the main reason why people start doing calisthenics, which is that it is the cheapest option for strength training. When doing calisthenics, the only thing you might need to pay for is a pull-up bar. And this is nothing compared to a home gym or needing to pay for a gym membership. The problem with most people trying calisthenics for the first time is that they don't know the progressions of doing an advanced exercise. When looking at an exercise like the front lever or the planche, it looks extremely difficult to do, but when you try to do it, you don't even come close and you wonder how it's even possible. When trying calisthenics, you should try to learn the progressions towards these advanced exercises so one day what you thought was impossible will become possible.
Moving on, we got squats. Perfect example of an exercise you cannot necessarily get from calisthenics. I don't care how many pistol squats you do. I don't care how many jumping squats you do. You will not be as strong as a person squatting like this. It's just simple. You may have a better body connection, better balance, better core engagement by doing these pistol squats and these plyometric jump squats and stuff like that, but that power comes from this external weight right here. All right, so do your squats.
Another great thing with weight training is how easy it is to make an exercise harder. A problem with calisthenics that I discussed earlier is how hard it is to do an advanced exercise. So when doing calisthenics, you need to work in progressions to make an exercise harder. There is still a problem with that because although that goal of doing an advanced exercise like the planche is achievable, it is still extremely hard to do. This is because the jumps you have to make between each exercise is way bigger than just adding a few pounds onto a barbell or adjusting the weight on a machine. So with weights, the whole idea of progressively making an exercise harder to become stronger is way more straightforward and not as difficult as doing this in calisthenics. Doing weight training also allows you to isolate muscle groups. Not only is this beneficial when trying to build muscle, but is extremely helpful when training with an injury. Say you have a shoulder injury, there's almost nothing you can do with calisthenic exercises because you will always be using your shoulders in every upper body exercise, or pretty much any exercise at all. Using weights can help isolate muscles so you can also train with an injury.
So a good example of how to combine both methods is to use calisthenics as a warm-up prior to strength training. So basically starting with some squats, maybe adding some rotational movement to the squats, like pivoting, transitioning into a plank movement to warm up your core, work on stabilization, adding rotational movement to your planks, like rotations and such. So calisthenics is a great way to prepare your body for any type of workout. One thing that's really fun that you can do to increase the intensity or increase your strength when doing body weight movements is actually adding weight to the movement. So for example, you could add a weighted backpack when you're doing push-ups. You could add a belt with a plate when doing pull-ups or dips. So actually combining the two is also a really effective way to train.